Hello students, in this session let us discuss some other deductions under section 80. They are deduction under section 80 GGA, deduction under section 80 GGB, deduction under section 80 GGC and deduction under section 80 QQB. Let us start with deduction under section 80 GGE. This section is relating to donations for scientific research or rural development. An SSC having income under the head profits and gains from business or profession defined under section 28 can claim deduction under section 35. Here persons having business or professional profits or gains can claim deduction for the following donations under section 35. But SSC not having income under section profits and gains from business or profession can claim this deduction under section 80 GGA other than income from business or profession can claim deduction under this section. The rate of deduction is 100% of the sum donated. In this section there is no maximum limit for the donation. 100% deduction can be allowed for these donations. In this section, donations include the following items. First one, sum paid to an approved association or university to be used for the purpose of scientific, social or statistical research. Funds given to universities or approved association for scientific, social or statistical research comes under this section. Second donation is donation to rural development or donations to conservation of natural resources or sums paid to National Fund for Rural Development and sums paid to National Urban Poverty Eradication Fund. So, these are the donations which can be claimed under section 80 GGA. Here 100% deduction is allowable on these items, and here persons other than business or professional profits or gain can claim deduction under this section if they made donations for these purposes. So, this is about deduction under section 80 GGA, donations for scientific research or rural development. Next one is section 80 GGB, contribution by companies to political parties or electoral trust. Under this section, only companies can claim deduction for their contribution to political parties or electoral trust. Under this section, deduction is allowed in respect of any contribution made by an Indian company. Remember this point, only Indian companies can claim deduction under this section to the above purpose, that is donation to political parties or electoral trust. And under this section, 100% of contribution can be deductible provided the contribution is not in cash above 2000. Here, if the cash is above 2000, deduction is not allowable. The cash contribution, that is contribution in cash, must be below 2000 rupees. Then only they can claim deduction under this section. Only Indian companies can claim deduction under this section. Next section is 80 GGC, contribution by any person to political parties or electoral trust. Under this section, deduction is allowed in respect of any contribution made by any person except a company, local authority and artificial juridical person wholly or partially funded by the government to a registered political party or electoral trust. Here, under this section, any person can claim deduction other than any company. Here, companies can claim deduction for this purpose under section 80 GGB, and here local authority and artificial juridical person wholly or partially funded by the government cannot claim deduction for this purpose under this section. And under this section also, deduction is 100% of contribution provided the contribution is not in cash above 2000. Above 2000 they cannot make any contribution in cash to claim deduction under this section. So, this is about section 80 GGC, contribution by any person to political parties or electoral trust. Next deduction is section 80 QQB, deduction in respect of royalty income. To claim deduction under this section, an assessee must fulfill certain conditions. That conditions are: first one, the assessee is an individual resident in India. He may be ordinary resident or not ordinary resident. He may be an Indian citizen or foreign citizen. Here residential status is calculated on the basis of his residence in India in previous year. So, a person may be Indian or foreigner, but that assessee is an individual resident in India in previous year. That is, he may be ordinary resident or not ordinary resident. This is calculated on the basis of his residence in India. Remember one point, residential status is different from citizenship, that you learnt already in the second year. So, the second condition is he is an author or joint author of the book which is a work of literary, artistic or scientific nature. His book must be literary, artistic or scientific in nature. The books shall not include the following items. They are brochures, commentaries, diaries, guides, journals, magazines, newspapers, pamphlets, textbooks for schools, etc. are not considered as books under this section to deduct royalty income. So, section QQB is relating to deduction in respect of royalty income. To claim this deduction, the assessee must be resident of India, that is ordinary or not ordinary resident. He is an author or joint author of the book which is a work of literary, artistic or scientific in nature, and the following items given are not considered as books for this purpose. And the last condition is income includes royalty or copyright fees and non-refundable advance payable in lump sum or otherwise. Under this section, royalty income includes royalty or copyright fees or non-refundable advance payable to the author. So, these are the conditions that a person must fulfill to claim deduction under this section. The amount of deduction under this section is least of the following two items. First one, 3 lakhs in case of lump sum payment, or in other cases maximum of 15% of value of books sold during the previous year. You have to consider least of these two items under this section for deduction. They are 3 lakhs in case of lump sum amount payment as royalty, or 15% of the value of the books sold in the previous year. Whichever is less, you have to consider for deduction. So, this is about section 80 QQB relating to deduction in respect of royalty income. Let us see some examples for this section, that is section 80 QQB. See the first example, Miss Sahana earns rupees 5 lakhs as her royalty income for her literature work. Her income from business is rupees 2 lakhs. Compute her total income. She earned royalty of rupees 5 lakhs and income from business rupees 2 lakhs. We have to calculate her total income. Here profits and gains from business and profession is 7 lakhs, that is profits from business 2 lakhs and profits from her profession, that is writing, is rupees 5 lakhs. Total income is 7 lakhs, and from this gross total income of 7 lakhs you have to deduct section 80 QQB relating to deduction in respect of royalty income. Here the amount can be deductible is least of the following two items. They are royalty income or 3 lakhs, whichever is less. Here when you compare royalty amount rupees 5 lakhs and 3 lakhs, that is maximum limit under this section, 3 lakhs is lesser. So you have to consider 3 lakhs for deduction under this section. So her total income is 7 lakhs minus 3 lakhs, rupees 4 lakh, that is her taxable income for the previous year. See the second example, an SSC received a royalty of rupees 46,000 at 18% of the value of the book authored by him, sold during the previous year. Find out the amount of deduction under section 80 QQB. Here royalty amount is given, that is 46,000, but it is 18% of the value of books sold in the previous year. But for the purpose of deduction under this section, only 15% can be considered. Under this section, for the purpose of deduction, only 15% of books sold can be considered, but here 46,000 is 18%. So the amount of royalty deductible under this section is maximum limit 3 lakhs or 15% of the books sold during the previous year, that is 46,000 is 18% of value of books sold, then 15% you have to calculate, that is 46,000 into 15% divided by 18%, the amount is 38,333 can be considered for deduction under section 80 QQB. Whichever is less, you have to consider. Here 38,333 is less, so least of the following, that is 38,333 is allowable for deduction under this section. So these are the 4 topics which I covered in this session. They are section 80 GGA, donations for scientific research or rural development, section 80 QQB, contribution by companies to political parties or electoral trust, section 80 GGC, contribution by any person to political parties or electoral trust, and section 80 QQB, deduction in respect of royalty income. So, let us stop this session here. In the next session, let us discuss about remaining deduction under section 80. They are section 80 RRB, 80P, 80TTA, 80TTB and 80U. Thank you. Let us meet in the next session.